All right, boys, we got ourselves a Romaster first up versus Mayu. Open it up with big shadow strikes into the Necrolord kitty as Romaster went in with full dance ready to go. Trinkets out really early here, and that's going to be Ursul's getting him caught back up. Shadow step and past the Feral. Very well done. I really like that shadow step. That was a clean step. Trying to get some bleeds onto Mayu, but looks like Mayu had the same idea. He got some bleeds rolling to Master, playing that Kyrian Rogue, so he's gonna go for that Sippy Cup, removing all those bleeds. So he's actually clean. He actually has a Kyrian Sippy Cup, which is going to let him deal with the Feral easily. Going to be a stun out of Mayu, trying to get those bleeds up and running. Does not have Feral Frenzy this time, but the bleeds are still hurting. Cloak Shot is up for a Master, does land a Kitty Shot into Mayu. That is a trinket available for the Feral. Shadow Blade's up and running as Master going in for the big damage. Massive Eviscerates back to back. It goes for a blind into Mayu. As the Swarm is back in our Master. Mayu still holding on to a Trinket. Not super deadly right now. We have his health position right now. Has a wall, has a bark. I believe has a bark skin. Might have used it. Feral's kind of use bark skin whenever. And they don't show up on a bars. It's not like you tell. Bark skin. Bar skin? I don't see it, dude. Why do they call it bar skin if it's not on my bars? You know what I mean? Or Master trying to see if he could dip into stealth from time to time. Momentarily gaining that shield to make sure he's staying elusive versus Mayu. Fleshcraft is up for the Feral Druid while in barrel form. Got himself a pretty massive meaty shield. He's in a great spot, dude. He's really healthy. Remaster out of a trinket. No more evasion, no more cloak. So he's going to have an interesting way of going about it. We'll see, boys. We'll see how it goes. Mayu looking for that eye with a sap after. So our Master is looking for a more defensive opener. Oh, I see the chat. Vilix calling you out, November. Yo, man, he called you out. You gotta do it now, dude. He called you. You called him out, man. You can't be just telling him I'm in bed maybe later, lol. Nah, dude, you gotta do it now. You can't be calling somebody out and just like, nah, dude, I'm in bed, dude. I'm comfy. You can't just be vibing while also slandering someone's name. I don't think it's fair. Remaster trying to make some damage happen. Big bite out of Mayu though. Remaster with those dots. Shot a step at the end. Oh my goodness, them dots. We always wonder for Druids to be very dot heavy. What have we conjured? Gotta be Drydas? Drydas up next is another Demon Hunter playing that Night Fae. So he's probably got himself with a big hunch set up and ready to go. Trinkets out of the damage of Mayu does set him within prison. And Mayu does not have a trinket anymore. So if Drydas can just get him in a stun, full burst, wombo combo, set up everything, you could be in a great position. Drydas though does need to get the Feral out of stealth. Does go for the eye beam, getting the demon form up and running. That's gonna give him a little bit of healing. Does he go for the big go? The hunt comes out. The damage comes in from Mayu, trying to go for as much self-healing as he can. That's gonna be a maim as the eye beam comes out. Oh no, and Mayu does get himself a small reset. There's gonna be a regrowth. Bash to Drydas. If Drydas could just not let Mayu escape at all, he'll be in a great spot. It's going to be that interrupt. Mayu with a bark skin. If Mayu can somehow turn this around, he'll be okay. No more interrupt available. Drydas is going to just have to damage into the Fleshcraft cycle to follow. There's no interrupt is available. And Mayu recovered a lot of health, dude. That's a massive shield. That's giving him lots of healing too. Big lead by Mayu. Getting that rake opener onto Drydas. And the Demon Hunter, does he still have a chance here? That is the question. Demon Hunters are pretty squishy. He's going to get himself the eye beam. That's going to be that interrupt on Mayu, trinket it out of the sun just to land that eye beam interrupt. That's going to be the bleed set in. Darkness comes down. It's not going to be enough though. Trying to go for a cycle. Drydas does go for imprison. Sitting in the darkness, hoping the dots go into the darkness, but looks like the only one going into darkness is Drydas, as the dots have set in. And Krager looks like he just decided to walk up to Mayu, maybe going for a bow. But Mayu doesn't even give him a chance, dude. Just not even give him a chance, dude. Oh my goodness, boys. Oh my goodness, dude. Krager is going to have to see if he can catch the Feral out. Big leap. The bleeds are in. Oh, God. Krager, your health does get a big charge. Massive healing. No dampening just yet. But this dots are hurting so much. Oh, my God. Krager is going to go for an enraged regen. Get himself a Bloodthirst. Keeping the Feral in fear. Just so he can get this Bloodthirst in for free. Does he have a charge? That's going to be that Ursul's yoinking him back. If he has a leap charge back, if you just get an auto attack through the... Yeah, he does get an auto attack through the turned over card. Big Spear of Bastion coming out. Krager trying to make the big damage happen. Trinkets out of the maim. Mayu with a wall and a Barkskin reducing all that damage out of Cracker as he's just going rampage, just berserk. Using Rage of Blood to catch up to Mayu. Mayu going for a re-stealth, Shadow Melt, Rake, stun onto Cracker, but he's still on his tail with a root by Mayu. Using those roots as well as he can. Big leap out of Cracker, trying to go for a pummel. He did not land the pummel. Or he did go for it, but they got juked on it. And Mayu recovering on all that health, dude. With barely any dampening in, Cracker's just under so much pressure. Those roots of the dots, the swarm is back on him. It's just amplifying the dot pressure. Big leap for Cracker yet again. Battle Master Chicken getting used. Does have a rallying cry. That is going to be a ignore pain, which is going to help him to deal with the bleeds and the damage out of the Pharaoh. The main went to Rude, while dotted up. Ursos has to walk out of the Ursos because he knows that thing is going to yoink it back in. Does get the auto attack through the tombstone versus the Mayu Pharaoh. And Cracker's still in here, dude. No more Rallying Cry. He does have Enraged Regeneration coming out very, very soon. So it looks like he's rotating between Battle Master Chicken and Rallying Cry just to make sure the dots don't take him out. Spear onto Mayu. Has nowhere to go. The Pharaoh is caught out unless he can go for a re-stealth. He can't go for a re-stealth. Big Enraged Regen available for Cracker. Maim onto the Warrior though. As Mayu tried to shut down any kind of healing with the root again. Oh my god. He just roots and bleeds him. Just like the Cataclysm of Pharaoh. How'd you get that charge just now? Cracker just went around the tombstone and back towards Mayu, but the thorns just not helping the situation. Mayu, man. This guy's monster. There's got to be an interrupt into a Storm Strike, into a Sun Totem, as Mayu does go for a Barkskin versus Archeorc. Arche's going to have to blast through a Flesh Cap, just going through as many damage as he can. There's going to be a Trinket out of Cyclone into another clone. And Mayu just got that clone off full. Arche is caught out in an Ursos, is going to get yoinked back in. Try to see if he can Dora Shadows towards the Feral. If we just get a line of sight of Mayu, he'll be okay. Might have to go pick up the eyes or something. Or not. Gonna be Feral popping off big cooldowns. Berserk is up. There's gonna be lots of common points generated back to back. Your shreds are gonna do damage as if they're from south, so they're gonna have a little bit extra meat on them. Maintaining your dots is gonna be pretty easy too. The rakes are also gonna act as if they're from south, so the full bleeds are gonna be maxed out. Wall or Earth Elemental is available for our hero, granting them that wall for extra health. Leap back in by the Feral as Arche looking to maybe get away from him. Big stun into a bash. Arche still has plenty of health. The big healing from the Maelstrom is actually doing work for the guy. Am I looking for yet another reset? I think he's just going for the hit and runs. The stun totem next to him does disrupt the healing. Goes into bear form for a second. Mayu does have Feral Frenzy available. Or Target Sphere rather. Trying to make the most damage here. Maim onto Arche. Is that going to be enough though? Do the bleeds do him in? Arche might need a heal immediately. He might need that Maelstrom and mana. Sunder missing the Feral. Thorns is up. He's actually under so much pressure. Can he somehow turn it around? Actually at no health at all. No more mana. Oh no, this is over. Oh, Arche goes down as Mayu. Those hit and runs whittled him out of mana. And then once he's out of mana, once he's out of Maelstrom, not generating nearly as much, no more wall. Just puts in the finishing touch. And the last bits of pressure. Zekhan is going to be up next, trying to see if he can slam down the Feral as a Retribution Paladin. Hodge versus Mayu. Wings are up. There's going to be a Trinket with a wall for Mayu. Got himself Swiftman and looking to get the hell out of dodge. Big Judgment. Knocking him on the back of the head. And Zeka just needs to take down the Feral, dude. He's the last man standing. 8 minutes of his duel. Blessing Protection to remove the bleeds and get himself out of that stun. Slamming down those final verdicts, but the thorns are going through the Blessing of Protection. So Zekan is trying to be as careful as he can with the damage he does. And that's a perfect opportunity for Mayu. So Zekan isn't going to walk up to get the damage into thorns. He might as well cycle on him, prevent him from healing for a bit. Couple Word of Glories did come out for Zekan. I think he's playing the procs, so I don't think he's playing Seraphim. I think he's playing the procs for Holy Power. He's able to get a bunch of Word of Glories back to back. So it looks like Zekan is with a bubble, with a Trinket, with a Shield of Vengeance. Ashes, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Might need to bubble this here. Lots of damage coming up from Mayu. Does go for the Sippy Cup as a Kirin. That's going to be a Cyclone by Mayu. As he got himself full Fletch Cup. He's just trying to make sure he doesn't lose his duel at all. Big Shield of Vengeance is up. Zekan might be able to maybe turn around. If he has a proc for wings, he might be able to make that Shield of Vengeance a offensive ability rather than a defensive shield. Hodge onto Mayu. Just looking for that reset, dude. Looking for that reset. Trying to get those flash of lights. Keeping the Feral in combat, but he's so low on health. Oh my goodness. The dampening just caught up with the guy, and Mayu with a big old 1v5. Alright. Jesus, you haven't really got to play that much so far. You're team with Mayu, dude. I feel like you might need to ban the Ferals, dude. But Mighty's a ban for us today, dude. They're doing fantastic today. They're not letting anybody else play. Alex, when I'm looking for another one. Okay, sounds good.